Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3. We're still helping my brother in his push to 70. We've reached 57 so far, so it's probably still another couple of sessions before we get there, but we're making very good progress. We're taking the opportunity to play around with the blood skills in, well, a fairly reckless fashion. We're currently just unlocked Blood Nova, so let's see how much of a bad idea this one is. More rifts, more rifts, more rifts.
Rifting. Something like that, anyway. Ooh, I hear goblins. I will
Worth a
pull
try.
their tiny goblin ribs from their bodies.
Hematic Zealot.
So, blood zealots. Oh my god, 2 roaches.
Yeah, so these are some of the new bad guys.
They still make corpses. They still make corpses. Let's... Ooh, a reborn. Yeah, Blood Nova feels like it uses a lot of health.
It does. It uses 10%.
Well, yeah.
Now, imagine for a second that you're wearing Trag'oul set. That doubles the cost.
So it uses 20%, yep.
Oh, this is a terrible idea when I've got lag. This is like the worst idea.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just like I can hit right click a bunch of times and not know how much it is cast until the lag catches up.
Oh, right, for Blood Nova, yeah. It's almost impossible to keep track of these little things.
Almost.
Now, where'd the other one go to? There it is. Oh, wow. I like the bone tornado thing. That's very cool. How are you doing with your ones?
I'm fine.
Alright, coming across to help.
Oh.
Unlucky. Wow. I got mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having trouble keeping up with mine because of the lag.
Yeah. And not only that, the different builds really do make a difference for when you're goblin farming or not. That's interesting.
What is?
So Land of the Dead with the frozen thing will freeze everything.
Oh,
over
why'd you pick that up? I've got Nemesis braces on.
Oh, sorry. Although you are quite lagged, so that could have ended up killing you horribly.
Could have.
Let's get all these
hasn't yet.
spider things in.
My
Oliver,
inside grows.
Do you know whether Siphon Blood affects all damage or just the damage of Siphon Blood when you get the extra stacks on it?
I'm kind of assuming just Siphon Blood from the way it's worded.
Yeah, that's the end of this bit. Onwards! Yeah, I can imagine if you've got like a bandit shrine or something, it'd be amazing to freeze everything in place like that. And because it's across the entire duration as well, that's powerful in itself. Now, my skeletons having mending on means that my Blood Nova refunds itself almost instantly.
Only once you've commanded them.
Oh yeah, but I've got them on command. So it's fine. I mean, it feels like the worst idea ever, but it's fine. I mean, once this gets up to 20% live in one go, it would be crazy. But also double damage, isn't it? with the
what?
Trag'oul
No,
sets.
it's way more than double damage. It's
I thought Trag'oul's-
3,300% damage.
And then doubled?
Why would it and then be doubled?
Because it doubles the damage of your blood spending spells.
No, it's 3,300%.
Ah, I thought it then doubled it as well.
Well, then
My
why would
mistake.
why would it bother listing it as doubled and 3,300%? That makes no sense at all. Let me
Who
just
knows?
say 6,600%.
Right, let's get these guys commanded and blood for the blood god. No, wait, wrong game.
No, that'll do.
Oh, it's slashing scythe.
Beowulf, no, we have not heard of the Legacy of Nightmares Speed Farm Lich King build. Is it to do with using the Singularity on the Skeletal Mages? Because that's already very powerful, so I can totally imagine that being a thing. I'm not
because
surprised
it's,
Wallafree's heard of it.
Because it's mid-season, I've not done a huge amount of looking into different builds and how they can work together. Man, these corpse exploding wing things are awesome.
It's
Definitely
frozen
liking,
corpse explosion. Okay, fair enough.
definitely liking the Blood Nova and the running corpses. I mean, it feels dangerous, but everything I do feels dangerous.
No surprises there then. Wake up. Dangerous.
Exactly. Do my coffee in the morning? Dangerous. Listen to music? Dangerous.
I miss the Doom. I opened up.
I was actually going to go with Roxette. Hold on tight. You know she's a little bit dangerous.
No. That's not Roxette. Roxette is Roxette. You don't
No,
even
no,
know
that's
the
Sting.
words of this song, Roxette.
God.
You don't even care. You're getting it wrong.
This is why you don't do karaoke, isn't it?
I'm not allowed to do karaoke.
You're not allowed to do karaoke.
Apparently, it's not fun if you're deliberately getting it wrong.
I don't know. It very much depends on the song.
Roxette.
No, not that song. Let's stand out of this bit, actually. Oh my god, he made my golem run away. You bastard. Nightmarish. My golem doesn't get scared. Man, he is taking a lot of... There we go. A lot of poison damage on the ground there.
Yeah, the minion's just dying slowly.
And they just explode. It's so cool. I mean, it's just like bang, 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 bang. And then
Yeah.
everything dies.
Like, this isn't the best leveling build. Using Corpse Explosion is definitely better for getting to 70.
Alright, let's get some Blood Novas in here.
Basically all I've been doing.
Can you see my massive whirlwind golem when he goes off?
No, he's still translucent, so usually I don't. Oh, I was hoping to get a breather for a second, but alright.
Oh, lag, major lag. Oh, jeez, everything.
What are you doing complaining about lag? You don't
I'm
even
complaining about lag.
You don't even know the meaning of the word lag. See, I couldn't tell the difference between that and just my regular connection.
Totally fine though. I mean, he's going down pretty quickly. Although it's hard to tell whether he's getting stunned by stuff or whether, like, the entire thing's just stopping for a moment. But no, that worked. Right,
Acceptable. That's what I would say.
Let's head back to town. Yeah, we're up to 59 already. Oh yeah.
Beg your pardon?
We're up to 60 already. Oh yeah.
Do you know what 60 means?
New weapons.
New scythe. If you want a scythe.
Glorious guillotine. Or guillotine.
Guillotine.
It actually does less damage than my current blackguard. No. Bad Matrix. It does mean new armor though, so let's have a look through and see what we've got in the way. In fact, there's stuff at level 61, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, so I'll wait one more level before re-gearing on that.
Ooh, could make a firebrand. Ooh. Could make a... Do I want to make a firebrand? Yeah, why not? It's only cost 42k. I'll just be a second. Yep,
Sure
218% extra damage. Yes, thank you very much.
That definitely sounds worth it. Fire chains. Oh, my golem just smacked him and he fell down. Bad guy fall down. Demon fall down. Yeah, not entirely sure what skills the Haunt of Vaxo Necromancers use, but seems they like Blood Nova.
Well, they use any primary and secondary skills, I think, is the usual way. But slightly limited based on sanity.
Yeah, so they won't be cursing anything.
Beowulf, you can see that we're Paragon 847 and 826, because this is non-seasonal. There is no season running at the moment. It will be 20th of July, so we've still got a little over a week until it starts.
Quit with your frozen stuff. There we go. Ooh, unique belt. Let's see what joy I've got from this. Is that Harrington? Oh, and set pants.
Nice.
It is Harrington waistguard.
Hooray! Now you can open the chest to get all the damage.
I know.
Oh, a unique two-handed sword.
There we go. I opened it. I've got the benefit. Increased damage for a little.
Hold on a second. I'm just identifying Scourge.
Oh, you gained a level already. I mean, I'm like nearly there.
Simulacrum.
So I got Blackthorns. Yay.
So now we start the longer slog, where we can't really craft up replacement items.
Well, we can craft up like one more weapon now that we're level 61, although you've actually just found a decent one, haven't you?
Yes, although it is still a level 61. Actually, do you want Scourge?
I've got Blackguard, so I'm all right.
Probably want to
That
check
was
the
my
damage
tornado.
difference. Oh, all right, fine. I've just found a spear. Probably the spear of Gyro.
The Spear of Gyro.
Yep, spear of Gyro.
Because he likes to gyrate.
So yeah, how does Scourge compare to your weapon?
22.4% more damage, actually. Yeah, actually, I'll take it. Thank you.
Welcome.
And for the moment, I'll put that in it. And it gives me a bit more health as well.
I should add Beowulf. We're not actually using our Paragon levels at the moment.
It kind of defeats the feel of leveling and trying out the skills, because we're not going to get to do that when it's seasonal. We'll put the run speed in because, you know, running slow sucks. But the rest of it, not so much.
Yeah, won't be long though. Just 9 more levels.
Now, they do 0.5% of my total health, so not even based on my life per hit, but my total health.
Yeah.
That is a lot of healing that they do then.
That's a very kind offer, Beowulf, but I tend to just play with my brother. Monday nights is kind of our family gaming time.
Yeah, some families sit down and have conversations. We do this.
Well, we have
I think
conversations just about Diablo and clandestine.
Yeah.
And
Oh, did you hear the rumor about the butter?
the what?
The rumor about the butter.
Butter?
Butter.
Is this going to be an awful joke? Because I've got an actual good joke.
That's okay, I shouldn't spread it.
Right, where's the quit button? Actually, where's the PvP flag?
I like how you ask like the two questions and then you go, wait, I know where this is going.
Yes. So there's this there's this film podcast which Laura listens to, which is very funny, and they get lots of good interviews on. And they had Tom Hanks on, and he was talking about the Splash remake, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I really want to be in the film still." And they were like, "What role?" And he was like, "Oh, you know, the same role." In case you didn't know about the Splash remake, it's gender swapped, so it's like I think it's going to be Channing Tatum as the mermaid.
Oh wow.
And Tom Hanks was like, "Yeah, just me and Channing." Yeah. I was like,
Sitting
yes,
in a tree.
that would be great. But they also have a segment called "How Did This Get Made?" Where they talk about bad films and how did it get made. And they were talking about Time Cop.
Oh, the Time Cop's a brilliant film.
It's not, but we'll we'll move past that. It's like actually they had a good point. Like if Time Cop didn't star Jean-Claude Van Damme, it would be an okay film.
Right, so they're saying that it's worse because it stars him.
Yes. And
What?
actually, I agree. It changes the tone of the film entirely.
Oh, it does.
Like, it could be a fairly semi-serious Looper-style time travel thing. But anyway, so they were talking about Time Cop and, like, thinking about how it could be improved and stuff. And then, they like after they've done that, they usually have a segment where people can call in and come up with new poster taglines for the film, having had plenty of time to watch the film, review the film,
Oh, right.
and mull on it. And some guy came up with the most amazing thing for Time Cop. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Even a broken cop can be right twice a day.
Oh my word. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's so amazing. That made me so happy.
I may have had 2 brown trouser moments in the middle of that monologue.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, things got a little bit sketchy. I didn't trigger a death.
Well,
but
thanks
they
for not
got a bit sketchy.
interrupting. That's...
I wanted to hear where it was going. I mean, that was more important than going, uh-oh. For those of you who are new to my channel, I like putting bad jokes together to throw at Matrix now and then because I like causing him pain.
Yes. Molten.
Yeah. Molten charging annoying things. And this area is not good for Moltens because, you know, there's no space to run around.
Lots of corners to get hung up on.
Yeah. It's okay for these corpse spider things, though, because they seem to run, like, as the crow flies, or as the corpse spider runs, scuttles. So they don't mind about corners. Hey, 62 for me as well.
Now you've got another simulacrum.
Oh, a cursed form. I'm going to try simulacrum in a bit, I think. I'm going to swap my golem out for it.
Simulacrum does not last very long at all, and takes a very long cooldown, just to forewarn you.
And takes a lot of health. Like 50% health, I think.
Nah, it's nowhere near that bad.
Are there any skeleton skills that take blood?
Good question. Probably. Maybe not, actually. Well, not counting the skeletal mage one that takes blood. I presume you mean command skeletons, yeah?
Well, either of them. I mean, skeletal mage one that takes blood means it can benefit from the Trag'oul set.
Yes, yeah, that's the build I was talking about earlier.
Ah, it all falls into place.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, it's recovered. Sort of recovered. Are you okay?
Server's gone mental, hasn't it?
Server has gone mental. I'm actually stuck in place now.
You're taking a lot of damage. Use your healing potion.
I can't move. I can't move. I don't know where I am. I'm going to die. I'm going to die because I can't move. I've triggered a death. I'm going back to town.
Good luck. I'm trying to stun everything around you. There you go. I do believe I actually just saved you.
I'm doing everything I can. Right, I can't move. Right, I'm going back to town.
Legit saved you.
The hell is going on? I can't move. Whoa! So I had to pop my healing potion and get my golem on top of things and get my minions attacking and be siphoning blood like there was no tomorrow. Little bit janky.
Things have calmed down a little.
I will be back in 10 seconds. I'm not coming back in before then. But man,
waiting for your death again.
Yeah, the server went mental and I think it thought I wasn't on the path anymore.
Yeah, you might want to just teleport straight to me, actually.
There we go. I'm back in and okay. Woohoo!
Oh, it's cute how you were panicking there.
Well, I don't want to like get to level 62 and then have the game kill me. Not because I've done something wrong, but just because the server went weird.
Do you know what it is? It's because you said you're not going to die.
It's because I said I'm not going to die. I know. It's entirely what it is, but at the same time, it's very funny. Oh, you can just hold down Siphon. Alright, that's cool.
Have you been individually clicking it this entire time? It talks about channeling it.
And
I think that was actually just the embodiment of Darwinism coming to collect you.
Never! There we go. Dead, not me. Rift Guardian.
Dead, not me.
Death's Press. Wow.
Oh, Wallafreed even switched over to your stream, but then was disappointed because you didn't die. Sorry, he didn't say he was disappointed. I'm reading that into subtext.
It's understandable. I'd be disappointed as well if I was watching expecting a death, especially after I've bigged it up so much. Right, let's salvage the quick draw belt, salvage the IVL. Let's just get rid of Blackthorns and Blackguard. Right, let's make some stuff.
Worst idea. Not quite.
So we're gonna start with an exquisite war belt. Why not? In fact, it's probably not going to end up as good. No, we'll keep what we've currently got for that.
I'm going to put a couple of things into my cube now. On account of having not been using it at all, really. Other than Nemesis Bracers.
There's a rune for revive that costs health.
There's a rune for most things that cost health. Like Bone Armor has one.
I'm nothing if not entertaining when I am when I'm scared, and I was scared. Let's go for Demon Heart. In fact, let's make the Demon set. So as well as that, we want wrists. Right, let's go all. So bracers. Lose a little bit of damage, but it's going to be better in total because we're going to do thorns damage on stuff. What else do we want? We want legs. So
I should probably stop using Pendergrasps at this point. Level 34 Pendergrasps.
We'll also potentially go for... No, we'll do all of the demon stuff first.
Most other stuff's fine. I'm still wearing Kane's bits.
Yeah, I'm changing off them now just because I think that the extra damage being dealt will be better. Boots. Nah, actually, we'll keep that as it is. So I need shoulders and waist. So belt. Demon's lock instead of having to waist guard. Actually, no, we'll keep Harrington waist guard. We'll just go for the shoulders. Demon's flight. Hey, they look cool. So we're also going to want to make a new helmet. Let's have a look at what the options are for that. We could go for Sage's Orbit. Yeah, why not? And then we can go for Sage's Gloves as well. Sage's Gesture, that is. And then we can go for the boots. So a bit of an upgrade, all in all. Actually, they're not quite as good.
They're both good.
Let's make another. We'll try and get some good ones. No. Better. We lose a little bit in death and over damage, but overall, we get a lot of other things. Right, let's salvage up all the stuff that we've got here. Let's put some gems in. So, gemming up the big ones.
This just seems to do a little headband around the skull. That's weird.
And what have I got that I could potentially use in the way of rings and things?
I suppose nothing for that. It's fine. That looks nice. I like playing fantasy dress up.
Of course. I mean, what's not to like? You know what? We'll actually pull this across because we're not going to use it otherwise. And yeah, it's a level 61 ring. Let's put that on, even though it's only a strength one. The Fallen Lunatics are going to be worth having along for the ride. And in fact, at this point, I could totally put one of these in as well. There we go. Right, let's salvage up the rest of the stuff that would... oh, in fact, no, just put these all... remove gem. Put that in there. And drop these bits off. On page 1. So many things going on. This is not as organized as normal. But this is like from all the way back when it was non-season and they didn't even have season.
Another rift?
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm going to change over my golem to Simulacrum. So I can try that out.
I'm going to get rid of Blood Nova for the moment.
I'm going to swap Death. Oh, it duplicates your secondary skills. So I'm going to then swap Corpse Explosion over for a Curse.
Secondary skills.
Yes, so Simulacrum Cursed Form, your Curse skills now apply all 3 curses.
Okay, right.
So
I was
I'm
going to
go
say your
for
secondary
Aura.
skills are not curses. They are Bone Spear,
Yeah.
Skeletal Mage, and Death Nova, and that's it.
Yeah. So I've now got an Aura, which should apply all 3 things, I think. It might work. We'll try it. It's an experiment. As long as the Simulacrum is active, though. That's going to be the thing. Wow, everything died really quickly there.
Yeah, I switched over to the Blood Nova that I can just smash. Also, since I've now got the Horn of Vaxo in my cube, I've also got Shadow Clones just messing stuff up. Hey, 63.
Oh, a unique helm. 63. Oh my god, my Simulacrum is on the wrong side.
Simulacrum.
Yeah, Simulacrum.
No. Not Simulacrum. It's not like a fulcrum. See,
I'm actually
I
gonna
realised
change
that
over
I
my-
said the same thing when I was recording my solo push to 70, and then I made a very big point of correcting myself, and damn if I ain't going to correct you as well each time you say it.
Right, I'm changing over to the passive that improves my damage for each thing affected by my curses.
Yep, that's a good one.
Especially with the aura.
Well, it means that you get like about 5% on average bonus. I hear a goblin.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find him. No, not round here. I'll be
Okay.
round in a moment. Yeah, I'm not convinced by the frailty and thingam combination.
Frailty and Thingam.
Yeah, Simulacrum.
No, that seems like a bad synergy.
Well, no, it's a good one because so cursed form means that the frailty aura is now applying all 3 curses, but because of the cooldown, it's not happening particularly often.
Yes. Hence, bad synergy. Like, it should be a nice to have rather than the main thing you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are just eating through everything. Very nicely.
You know, simulacrums.
No, my just general skeletons.
Present.
Yeah. More frozen. probably find out what that helmet was that I picked up. Oh, it's the Mempo of Twilight.
Haha. Now you can look like a terrible samurai as well.
Why not? I say, why the hell not? I wonder if it'd be worth mixing and matching sets this time around.
Probably not. They all seem to be fairly solid, well-defined 6-piece bonuses. I mean, you might... No, you can't, because they all take the same spaces, so it's not even like you can go, oh,
Yeah.
I'll take a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, you'd be able to get 2 4-bit bonuses, but that's the best you could do. It's just whether you can make 2 sets that have decent 4-bit bonuses that complement each other. Or whether you just completely gimp yourself for...
Maybe Rathmas, I don't know. Rathmas and Anarius. I'll have to have a look at the order that the set bonuses come in.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, Wallafree. The 4-piece set bonuses just aren't enough to warrant it. Bang. Definitely feeling like we're doing a lot more damage now.
Yeah, it's those weapon upgrades, really. Aberrant Animator. Can
I think
actually try a
the,
Thorns build now if you want.
No. No, I was looking at the amount of potential Thorns damage that things would be able to do, and I'm just not convinced it would be worthwhile.
So, spec entirely for Vitality. Heart of Iron.
Heart of Iron.
That's
Tasker and Theo.
Pretty much it. I've run out of ideas.
Enforcer.
Spear of Gyro.
Boyask's chip.
Oh yeah, Boyaski's chip. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
But because they're not going to get the Sanguinary Vambrace's benefit... Oh, you probably have to do it Legacy of Nightmares as well.
Frozen.
But yeah, I'm just not convinced it would have any legs end game. Yeah, Thorns is useless for a Necromancer. It's a real shame because the fact that they bothered to put a skill in for it means that they wanted to do something with it. They just don't have it balanced enough that it can work. Yeah, maybe they'll introduce a 7-piece Necromancer set that's based entirely around Thorns.
No.
Well, who knows what the future holds.
I do. Also, it's the Soothsayer class.
The Soothsayer class?
Yep. And if you're asking that question, it means you missed the joke.
Was it one of the old April Fool's ones? Along with the Archivist?
No, you've really missed the joke. You asked what the future holds.
Yeah, totally missed it. Oh, now I get it. Yeah, fine, I'm slow, I'm slow. I've been drinking. I think
the best part about that was the O.
I never claimed to be on form.
Beware the Ides of July.
Right, don't knock me back into that bloody explosion. That's not a good idea.
Well, for them, it's a great idea.
Well, no, I think it's a terrible idea for everyone involved.
But I'm not ready for you, Rift Guardian. We haven't even reached the end of the corridor. Stupid Bone Warlock.
I do like the Frailty Aura. I mean, it's nice. It's just I wish I had something that gave it to me. Like a Hellfire Amulet.
Yeah, except they work on passives.
Well, that's why I said like a Hellfire Amulet rather than a Hellfire Amulet.
Okay, so like the Pestilence Staff that you can get.
Yeah. Wait, does that actually do it?
The Pestilence Staff does Pestilence. You know, the Witch Doctor skill?
Ah, right, yes. I don't play Witch Doctors enough to know about it.
And it does it in the aura form.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
it
yeah,
is.
just like that.
It's really, really awesome.
And yeah, falling upwards. I will keep dreaming.
These are better. These are probably not. No. Also no.
Well, it's unlikely we're going to get anything new to craft, at least until level 70. So no real point in looking at those. Let's just repair our items up.
I've dug up some new things
Okay,
for you
now,
to take a look at.
not so keen on the simulacrum, so let's change over to... that's kind of cool. No. Just having a look through the various other skills.
Sure. Yeah, Simulacrum Reservoir is particularly good with the Skeletal Mage.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Especially if you've got the thing which gives you increased damage based on the amount of essence you have.
Let's go for the revive skill. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, we'll try this. Would you care for one more rift?
Go on then. Try and make it a quick one.
Fingers crossed. So I got a lot of minions now.
Yeah, but they only last a few seconds. Also, I can't really see them, so I'll take your word on the fact that you've got them.
I mean, they're slow, but they're lovely.
Are they? Are they really lovely? Or are you just saying that like the parent of a special needs child? Oh no, he's really talented.
I didn't say talented. I mean, they're basically lumbering corpses, but they seem to be doing all right. They do a fair bit of damage at least. And with Trag'oul's set, they would end up doing even more, which is the kind of thing that I'm leaning towards now. If I do like a Trag'oul's pet build, I go for like go for revive and the blood-based skeletal mages.
Yeah, could do. Are you also thinking of including Simulacrum in that?
No, I don't think so. I didn't really like it that much.
Because it will summon its own skeletal mages.
Oh! Ooh, and I suspect its own revives in that case.
No, because revive's not a secondary skill, is it?
Yeah,
it's a
not
corpse
secondary
skill.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, it's a staff. Let's have a look at that staff. I've won veteran. Because it's non-season, I don't actually care about the blood shards, but yes, I should totally spend them. But I'm
Yeah,
not
who
going.
plays non-seasonal? Ha!
Not until level 70 at least. Then I might. But for the moment, it's not worth it. We've only got 5 levels to go anyway. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. The revives do seem to last for a decent amount of time.
What is it, about 6 seconds each? Oh no, it's 15, isn't it?
It is, yeah, 15 seconds.
See, I know my stuff, I do.
Uh-huh. You totally do. Well done.
Ah, a legendary phylactery. If that's Iron Rose, I'm going to
Ooh.
wee myself with excitement. It's not.
And so everyone was disappointing, unliked, unsubscribed.
It's lost time.
Okay, well, afraid I'll have to check that in between episodes, but cheers. I'm assuming it's a build based around blood minions.
Yeah, basically, you're late to the party.
Of course I'm late to the party. Who turns up on time?
The cool kids who drink all the booze before anyone else turns up.
There we go. I've actually got 4 shadow dudes. Or I had 4 because I think it triggered wrongly.
Have you not
Haunt of
noticed that I've got the Horns of Axo on as well?
Oh, okay, that was you. No, I hadn't noticed at all. I mean, you think I pay attention to what
I've
you do? I
told
barely
you
listen.
twice. Twice.
Proving my point. Sorry.
I think I'm doing 4 times as much damage as I was in a 4-player game. That's you, that is.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. I do quite like this revive pet style thing. Alright, let's join you in moving on.
Okay, the shadow clones you see around, they're mine.
Well, I've got some as well, you know. But yeah, the ones that are just standing there like lemons doing nothing.
Hey, at least the server hasn't died again.
Yeah, it is a huge improvement. And I'm not getting as scared by the amount of life that I'm spending because it spends and comes back quite quickly.
Yeah, once you get on top of actually commanding the skeletons and making sure you've got essence to command them.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why the skull scythe will end up being like a good set to have, potentially. Just to, you know, for making sure you don't forget.
No fear for your life. Shield pylon.
Yep. I wonder if you can kill yourself with Blood Nova while the shield pylon's on.
No, much like you can't cast a spell that requires essence when you have not enough essence to cast that spell.
You can't cast it if you don't have enough blood.
Correct.
Well, that's a shame.
That's a sensible thing that they've
Design
done there.
decision.
Although it is quite great cycle to have Necromancers just like explode themselves into the ground. It's, yeah, I don't think it would make for good gameplay.
I would totally do that though. People would love it. Wouldn't you guys love it if I killed myself?
Yes, they probably would.
Not like literally in real life, but just in game.
Oh, we're talking in game. Oh, that's different.
I ain't broadcasting that on YouTube. Yeah, many minions.
Running through the forest, running through the forest.
Alright, I guess we're heading up north then.
Guess we are. Starting to get to the point where I'm thinking about putting Devour on instead of the skeletons.
Eat all corpses in order to get essence.
Yep. Hey, blood for blood. Blood for blood is what's going to make all of these blood skills suddenly worthwhile, by the way.
That's the one where once you've lost a lot of health,
No.
then it starts becoming free, or?
No. It's each health glaive you pick up can pay for free for one of your blood skills.
Oh, but if it doesn't cost blood, does it still get the bonus of Trag'oul's set?
Because it still costs blood. It's just, it's not costing
free.
for that one time.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
That's alright. It's Erathon. I mean, my minions are doing quite well. The skeletons are dying horribly. Basically, he's doing all of the things that he can to do poison. There we go. Get all of these.
And back to town.
Alright, let's have a look at... let's swap that over for blood for blood. Oh yeah, I see. Can stack up to 10 times. Oh, that's nice.
Yep. So my recommendation, if that's something you're interested in pursuing, is to go for that. Also, Life from Death at the top.
Life from Death, Consuming Corpse. Yeah, potentially.
And then go for Devour.
I've gone for Grisly Tribute at the moment because I've got so many minions out. So 10% of my life on hit is pretty good when everything is hitting all the time. My life on hit is 16,000 at the moment.
That seems alright.
So I'm healing for about 1% life every time they hit, on top of the mending that I've got. Right, let's put that up in there for now. And we'll drop the rest of these off. Right, can I get a socket in this? And that life per hit is actually doing most of my life per hit. Let's yeah, let's try and swap this out. There's a socket. Alright, we're gonna get a decent gem in this. That'll do. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be quite good. Okay, well, that's probably a good point for us to finish that episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this run through to level 70 that we've been doing this evening. We are going to be carrying on with more Diablo 3, so do tune in next time. We've only got 4 levels left to go, so we're very, very nearly at level 70. If you are enjoying this, do remember to give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channels if you haven't already done so. And yeah, join us again for the next episode. See you soon.